Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever I'm finding you today, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am ill, but that's not going to stop me from making a video. Today, we're going back into the world of Am I Overreacting? And I'm going to get into this before I lose my voice completely. Strap in, strap on, and get ready for Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting? There's no title to this one. It's just under the category friendship. This morning, my friend asked me to bring him to school. We go to different schools that are like 10 to 15 minutes apart. So I left earlier to get to school on time. I waited near his apartment complex for 10 minutes, then by the parking lot right next to it for another 10 minutes. This whole time, I thought he was just getting all his stuff. I honestly was gonna wait for him the entire time, but he doesn't tell me he already has a ride. I was late to my presentation this morning, but when I called him, he just didn't seem to care. He's been hella disrespectful to me these past few days, and after this, I just feel mad. Okay, that is the context given, the rest is all screenshots. Yo, pick me up later for school. That's the friend, whose initial looks like T. OP, why is your car broken or something? T, does it matter? You're my friend. Take me. This person has never heard of manners, as we were. My car is super broken down though too. My car is super broken down too. I don't care. Just effing take me. It just takes 10 more minutes to get me there. This friend is not a friend. This is just a bully in disguise. Okay, just don't be late. I have a presentation. And then, that was sent at 7:08 and then at 7:55. Hey, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Hey, I'm here now. Please try to come out now. I'm parked in the on the red curb. Where are you? Mm, sorry, my cat's just eating my mic. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move near the parking lot so I don't get fined. Bro, where are you? T, I already got a ride. OP, what? Why didn't you tell me? T, I'm letting you go now. OP, bro, I'm gonna be late. And that's it, that's the screenshots. There's just two of them. I'm kind of baffled because, well, I've got like sick brain, so my brain's not working as it should. But also, like, you say this person's your friend, this person's expecting a free ride, like, I doubt they're paying you for fuel. They didn't use their manners. They're acting like an entitled sibling. They just made you late. And now, um, they're just like, whatever. I'm letting you go now as though they're doing you a favor. They made you late, and now they're acting as though it's your problem and they didn't just make you late, and now they're doing a favor by being like, okay, I'll let you go. This wasn't a phone call, this wasn't an interview. You made this person late and demanded they give you a ride. Like, I'm so confused. Of course, this person's not overreacting. My brain is just sore from the friend's audacity and then the reaction. Like, they're not overreacting. If I had a gavel, I'd hear it right now. That's all I can say, really. There's not much else to say. I'm just so confused and baffled. Anyway, I'm gonna move on because there's not much else I can say. I'm not feeling it today. I've not been feeling it for the past week. Am I overreacting? I feel like my friend was being passive aggressive with me. Another friendship category. We're both 19 female and have been friends for a while. We've been close, but it's been a very casual friendship. We like to hang out every 6 months. Wow. Wow, you see each other more than I see my family. When we text, our responses are often spread apart, even when making plans. So I was a bit thrown off because she seemed kind of pushy here, but is saying she wasn't mad. Am I overthinking? Okay, let's get into the texts and more screenshots for you all. Friend, I'm free next Tuesday on the 13th. You need to respond or I'm making other plans. Okay, that was 2 days. But thank you for the context, because when we text, our responses are spread apart. So yeah, the context does help. And I'm not going to be free after that for a while. Okay. Hey, I saw your message, but I didn't feel a sense of urgency to respond right away because we've always had a lax communication, so I assumed it was okay. I genuinely didn't intend for you to feel dismissed, and I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I have class on Tuesday, but afterwards I'd be able to hang out. But if you're frustrated with me and would rather make other plans, then I understand. I just want to talk things out first so there isn't any animosity. And then the friend goes, I understand that it's been like this, but this is me asking you if you're free. I know you saw it, which is why I responded like that. What time is okay for you? And then OP says, it seemed like you were mad though, not trying to ask if I was free. I get off work at, school, just I get off, but that sounds a bit weird, at 3:15 p.m. and get home at 3:40-ish, so around then. It is asking you if you are free because you would have responded with if that day worked for you or if we should hang out at a different time. And you didn't, which is why I said you need to respond because there are people waiting for me. Sorry, so not OP, the friend, OP's friend can't type for shit. There's no like capitals, and it's really annoying. OP goes on to say, okay, I guess I misunderstood that message then, but I didn't know you had people waiting for you, and in that case, you can go with your other plans if that's easier. I don't want to be a burden, lol. When I asked when you were free, I meant like genuinely free, not something to worry about squeezing in if you already had plans. Yeah, like if you ask if someone's free, you're asking if their like day is free or their schedule's free, not if you can like squeeze in a meeting. Like you're asking to hang out with your friends, not if you can like pencil in like a scheduled meeting. Just do your other thing. We can hang out another time, no big deal. Girl, no, I'm already hanging out with you. I'm just not that free anymore, and that's why. And that's a day that I know I can spend time with you. Okay, that's the end of the text. This friendship is just not worth it, in my opinion. Like, you barely see each other, you barely respond. You don't even have to, like, cut contact. This is just going to be a clean break. You can just leave. I'd say it's not even worth it. Like, this just sounds like the friendship has expired. Just cut it off. Like, why would you want to hang out with someone who acts like hanging out with you is like penciling in like a dentist appointment? Like, I wouldn't want to. I'd say both of you are not overreacting. Both of you have just outgrown your friendship. You're not overreacting, but neither is your friend. Am I overreacting, or is my best friend being a jerk? One more friendship category. Context. Love me some context. We are going to prom, and I was teasing him about a girl he likes and how we should ask her out. He should ask her out. Oh my goodness. How he should ask her out. Prom, I'm assuming they're in the UK. When you go to prom, you are 15, 16 at a push. Think 15, 16-year-old boys. They're always teasing. They're always bullying each other about like girlfriends and like sexuality and like virginity. That's just a thing that kids do. I'm just putting that out there. The video was one of those that one bro at blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a video that's sent in the screenshots which I'll put up. Beforehand I said you like girl's name as a joke, and that just started a small roast conversation, which I don't get since I sorry, the spelling is a little bit it is giving like kid going to prom. I wasn't spelt Wasent. No apostrophe. I wasn't really roasting him. And he called me gay. Yep, there it is. There is definitely just about to go to prom. Like he called me gay. Whatever normal friendship stuff. Yeah, that's giving just about to go to college. In the UK. I'm not sure what it's like across the pond, if you would, but in the UK, anything that is not by the book, so to speak, gets called gay. And the second you go to college, everyone's gay, so it doesn't matter. So I sent him this video completely unrelated to the topic, and you can see he's being a little bit of a jerk. He's been like this many times, and I'm tired of dealing with it. He's such a nice dude IRL. Sorry, this is such like high school boy. I have younger siblings, and I've heard like the like typical high school drama before multiple times, and it's It's bringing back memories, trauma, memorama. I'm ill. Please send help. Which I don't really understand. Yeah, he's such a nice dude IRL, which I don't really understand. I have another friend who's tried socializing with the guy I'm talking about, and he's a jerk, competitive. Okay, so Daniel, that's a cute cat. Anyway, into the text because I'm I can't deal with teenagers in general. Like I have younger siblings, like I said, and oh my God, they're too much. I love them to pieces, but they're too much. That one bro at and the little things are science, English, football, exam school. It's a YouTube thumbnail, and it's from OP, and the context is you, and it was sent to Daniel, it appears. And he replies, 1. Imagine using a YouTube video as a comeback. 2. That's a lie. I literally do sports. I can beat you in an hour. Sorry, this is high school boy. This is too high school boy. Are you sure you're going to prom and you're not going into year 8 next year? I'm gonna read the next, and you're gonna hear that he's definitely going into year 8 next, or like I don't know what it would be in American, like sophomore, I guess. But no, apparently they're going to prom, which I'm assuming in America. Like, please tell me, I don't know, because going to prom, you're 15, 16. I don't know what that is in America, and after prom in the UK, you go to college. 2. That's a lie. I literally do sports. I can beat you in an arm wrestle, climb the rock wall, do flips, tumbling, pull-ups, push-ups, rope climbing, and way more while you can't. This is gonna be the most jokey, like satirical am I overreacting I've ever done because this is just I'm gonna feel like I'm listening to my siblings. This is me and my brother when we were younger. Bro, what? I literally just complimented you. And then Daniel goes, how is that a compliment? And OP goes, I wasn't even trying to do a comeback. Do you even understand the edit? And Daniel goes, not really, you're saying I'm bad at football. So he's focusing on like the negative. And then OP goes, man, you need to calm down. I get it. You're more physical than me. So what? Who cares? Who cares isn't there. I'm just adding who cares. The football I'm talking about is soccer. Oh, okay. I don't know why they said that. Daniel goes, I need to calm down. Wow, you literally keep bothering about girls, OP. Yeah, I'm not calling you not physical or whatever, I'm just teasing you like dang. And then Daniel goes, yeah, so then calm down then. That's the end of the text. I don't understand. It's literally me and my brother when we were like teenagers, just bickering back and forth for no reason. We would literally just pick a topic or a reason to fight back and forth, and it would be absolutely pointless, absolutely meaningless, and completely random. And we would just purposefully pick out something about each other just to start an argument or a fight. This is giving siblings, not like high school boys. Like, are you sure you're not like siblings secretly? Because I'm dealing with it now because I have like multiple siblings, but me and my brother are like basically 1 year apart. So I've dealt with me and my brother, like first-hand experience of me and my brother, like doing this ourselves and being like, well, I can do this. And, like he's like the physical one, and I'm the artistic one. Like he does all like the boxing and the running, and I do all of the painting, the singing, the performing, the drawing, all that stuff. So it's always been like oh, I can do this, but you can't, and then well, I can do this, but you can't. Like I've grown up with that, and then like now I'm seeing my younger siblings bicker over, well, I've got this and you've not got that. Well, Angelo gave me this and didn't give you that. That's one of the arguments that ensued not too long ago, because I love gifting my siblings stuff. Like, I gave one sibling a laptop and one sibling a tablet, and oh my God, I would not have done it if I knew the argument that would have ensued. Gosh dang. Literally, they started arguing over who I love more because of like the gift expense. The only reason one got a laptop was because one is in college, and that's the only reason why. But yeah, I think I can't judge anybody on overreacting because they're kids. They're high school students. I don't really care. Like, they're not overreacting. They're just coursing with like puberty and testosterone, and They're scared to go to college and move on because you think high school lasts forever, and then when you get there, it's like, oh, we're actually going to college and I don't have a reason to see my friends every day, and some of my friends aren't going to the same college. It's like a big move for kids, especially like kids who have gone through puberty slash going through puberty, and like they were mentioning like I think there are some like identity issues in there because the friend was saying how he felt the need to say how he's so good at sports and like individualizing each thing he's good at and like talking about girls and stuff. I think there are just some like body issues or identity issues. Maybe the friend doesn't even know what he wants to do after college and he's just focusing on sports. But either way, no one's overreacting. They're just kids. Like, I can't give my 2 cents because they're just kids. They're either 15 or 16. And all I can say is they'll be so happy when it's over and they'll look back on this and be like, oh, that was cringe. Like, they'll dream about this and be like, oh, like, this is the sort of stuff that keeps me up at 3 a.m. I remember this from childhood and I just sit there wide eyed and go, oh, that was me. But yeah, no one's overreacting. This is just high school drama, which isn't even drama, it's just hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Like, I can feel my voice weakening by the second. I love you all so much, darlings. Take care and stay safe, and I shall see you when I am better. Hopefully, I'll see you in the baby metal gig next week. I love you. Mwah.